it is Jo from Minerva, and I'm here with a quick little tutorial today, and it really is to inspire you to have a go at this twist knot detail that you see on some patterns. I'm going to show you how to do it on this top here, and hopefully you'll see how easy it is and you'll be able to go and choose a pattern with this feature in. I've made this version in a Minerva viscose jersey, which is called Falling Blossom. That sort of fabric is really great for this twist feature because it ruches up really nicely. It doesn't create a bulk, you just get all of these beautiful draping crease lines. This is the feature, so you can see here on this dress it's just under my bust, and that's creating all of the bust shaping, and it's also taking it in at the waist here. Just gives, for me, a little bit of tummy coverage but a nice twist, and it's particularly good for me because I have a really short waist to shoulder measurement. I'm short-waisted, petite body, so that gives me some detail around the middle that's in the right place. Just for you, if you want to use this pattern yourself, it does have a zip in the back, but because it's stretchy fabric, I've done it without, and there's plenty of room in this V-neck to get it over my neck. This is the day dress version, as I said, and this was really a little bit of a wearable toile because I'd like to make the evening version, and I have some teal crushed velvet to do that in. So I'm really looking forward to making that now that I've had a little practice of the twist. I thought it'd be good to show you the twist so you can make sure that you can do it before you buy the pattern. It's not the same in every twist top pattern, but I'm just going to show you the principles of it so that you can see how the left and the right front work. So on the pattern there will be a marking so that you will sew and leave a little hole, and these two here are where it will meet. So this is where the one piece will fold through into another. This is the rest of the top look. These are the shoulders, these are the self facings, this is the armhole, and this here is the bust area where we're going to put the twist. So the first thing I'm going to do is on the left front, as you would wear it, we're going to bring together those two marks that denote leaving a little hole. Pin that seam together, and that will also create the bust shaping in this particular pattern, but you will see similar shapes in twist tops, swimwear, evening dresses. We're only going to sew one because then we're going to feed this side through the hole. So I'll sew this and then we'll flip it over and I'll show you how it works. So this seam is now sewn and it's finished, and we're going to turn the top to the right side. So now I've got a hole here because I didn't sew to the end. I left a little gap between those two notches. I'm going to take the right front, so this is the left front. I'm going to take the shoulder and pull it through that gap. This sort of feature is normally made with a stretchy fabric, so it should be easy to pull it through the gap. And it creates the twist here in the middle, and we're looking for those two notches again. So there's my two orange marks, look. So I'm going to put those together. And sew along the right bust line. You'll need to be more careful when you sew this side because you don't want to catch any of the twist fabric, so you'll need to really keep that out of the way. Let's sew again. So I'm using a zigzag stitch because I'm using a stretchy fabric. You can use a Maraflex thread, and I've sewn right up to the mark. So that's where the 2 slip marks were, and this is still free here. Let's take a look at it out flat. When you turn it back to the right side, you've got your twist in the middle and then these 2 lines here, and that creates either waist shaping or bust area. So in this case, in this dress, this is the waist shaping, and then you get all of this fullness here from the twist that creates room for a 3D bust shape. On the inside, you'll see that even though you had a little bit of a raw edge, because of the bulkiness of the twists of fabric, you can't see it anyway, so don't worry about having to finish that little slit. So if you've been put off, that's how you make a twist front. The pattern I've been using today is bodice 6442. There's a dress version and an evening dress version. If you want a more of a day version, you can try bodice 6893. This one's got a jumpsuit on as well, which is lovely. You can also try a more casual version with bodice 6911, and that has tops and dresses. You might go for a twist lower down than your bust. So this is bodice 6899. This has the twist under the bust. If you're not looking for a full twist, then the Hattie dress by Style Art Patterns creates that sort of draping twist at the front with a tie. Simplicity 9600 is a maternity pattern with that twist detail on, giving you room for your baby bump. You might find that the twist is at the side hip, more on the waist. The Ayla dress has the twist on the back, and the Sew Over It Portia dress has a twist just under the bust. I hope that has demystified the twist front for you. I hope that the pattern inspiration will give you something to go and explore further. Thank you very much for watching today. We'd love to see what you've made, twist front or not, over at Minerva. You can make a free account there, share your makes, add a photo and a little description. We love to see what patterns and fabrics people pair together. You might also be heading over there so that you can get some inspiration from our Minerva makers. You can join the craft club as well over at Minerva, where you will receive discounts and offers throughout the year. There's always lots of content here on our YouTube channel or over on our Minerva website feed, so you can learn to sew, you can get some pattern inspiration, see pattern releases, new fabrics, and full sew-alongs of garments from start to finish. Thanks for joining me today.